MCs once traveled the same road with one common goal in mind: to put St. Louis on the map.
It ain't strange if I hit that angel dust, get my anger upturned, jumping out his brain, get crushed, shots point blank range, bang, he fucked his soul flying, I'm still burned, even his guardian angel ducked.
Through hard work and classic battles, that goal was achieved.
You ain't never been in the field. Show me a scar too. Hitman, I want human being, but got the heart at you. If you don't understand my warning, I bet your daughter do.
But somewhere along their road to success, things changed. Differences came between them, and friendships were lost.
You know, it's y'all fault. Y'all gas the nigga up. Y'all make the nigga feel like he better than me.
Niggas clowns, man. And real talk, hey nerd, when you get from under the dryer you under right now, listen closer. Use a dead shower cap walk.
And now the one match they were never seeking may be the most important match of their career.
The thing about Holla is good, but he's not on the level that I'm on. You see what I'm saying? Holla is good. He's good as my shooter. He's good as my shooter, but not as a front.
Hey nerd, look at me when I'm talking to you, nigga. Don't get scared now. You can fool all the mother niggas. I'm everything you fear in a battle, nigga. I know exactly what to do with you.
All differences are settled on one stage.
I started this shit. I'm the face of this shit. When St. Louis went cold, it was me. It wasn't nobody else.
Shut up, nigga. Scary ass, man.
The thing is, when you stand in front of me, you have to take this shit from me. It should be a whole other thing. I promise you.
Sometimes you gotta take your nigga out in the backyard and get the shit off your chest.
Dirty ass. That nigga ain't fuck with me. I'm the reason niggas around this motherfucker breathing.
Y'all know the last time I was mad and pissed off before a battle, a nigga's soul left the earth.
If you're not battling here, it just doesn't count.
Lil Verb been gassed up too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's the New York niggas that be in his head. You know what I'm saying? New York niggas all in his head like, nah man, you better than Verb. No. Wrong.
I'm way too rough for you. I got way too much of this. You know that. You know that. I don't know where yours at.
You can't fuck with no motherfucking Captain One.
Hey nerd, you fucking nerds.
In a nutshell, man, it is what it is. Like, he been gassed up. But bro want that show. Show that nigga this shit real.
I hate to kill a St. Louis nigga, but it come down to it.
You want respect, it must be earned. Excellence, superiority.
I ain't killed a nigga in a while.
I can't fuck with me. Y'all stupid.
There's only one place in the world where these qualities are demonstrated, where the best lyricists meet to decide who is supreme.
Y'all want the bad guy? Bad guy hurt.
You can get y'all that real nigga shit. Nah, I ain't gonna tell you this shit. This is me.
URL presents Hitman Holla vs. Verb, live in St. Louis, Missouri, February 25th. Don't miss history. The URL, Ultimate Rap League. We just don't stop.
You are now listening to the Battle Rap Arena Show with your hosts, URL Zone, Norbs, and Jesserican.
Welcome to URL's Battle Rap Arena 646. We got you there?
Yeah, what up? Straight Style Magazine is in the building.
What's going on, Street Style Magazine? Hold on, I'm going to get my URL's very own co-host Norbs. So what do you think about the show so far? 646 Battle Rap Arena in the general.
What I think about the show?
Yeah.
Great show, brother. This is my first time calling in, but I listen to it on a recap on URL TV all the time.
Yeah, that's right, urltv.tv, or if you guys can't go to, or youtube.com/Jesserican. If you guys can't go there, check us out on Blog Talk Radio if you just want to hear the audio part of it. No, you got you live on there?
Yes, sir. What's up?
What's going on, man? We got Street Style Magazine live on the air with us. I mean, today
Straight
I think we're going
Magazine.
straight into
Oh, Straight Stunt Magazine. See, that's why Jesse's gonna get fired because he doesn't even know how to get anything right. What's up, my bro, Nate?
What's
Just
up,
shaking,
man?
brother?
What's good? My dude.
Sninax! Yeah, they know, man. Sninax in the building. If y'all don't know, that's me. But, you know, we got this big battle this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Verb versus,
Hitman Holla.
Yeah.
Versus Hitman Holla.
Versus Hitman Holla. So, I wanna get the fans' perspective, and I wanna see who they think is gonna win this weekend. Also, I got information from the people that are throwing the event, so I'm gonna have Miss Steph. She's gonna co-host as well today. I'm gonna call her on the next line so she can give you guys information on tickets for Saturday and what time to be there and all that. Let's go to a call, Jesse.
Yeah, definitely. 347. Sunil, what's up, man? You're live on the air on URL's Battle Rap Arena. What's going on?
What's going on, guys? North, I actually got two questions for you. The first question, yeah, man. First question is, I know last show when we were talking about Mook coming back, you said that given the history between Mook and Math, that battle makes a lot of sense. I just wanted to, if not Math, do you have an opinion who you think might make a lot of sense for Mook?
I would probably say Solomon. Definitely say Solomon. I think Solomon's he's called out Mook on numerous occasions. I think it'd be a good battle. The reason I said Math was because of all of the tension between them and people taking bombs at him, Surf taking a shot at him with Math, and Calico using Math. And there's a lot of stuff that can make that battle extremely edgy as well as entertaining. So the works of a classic are there. I mean, skill set, they both have something there. And I don't want to see I don't want to see a battle that somebody feels like they can beat somebody easily. I want to see two guys that dislike each other at the top of their game go at it. That's just me personally.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Nice. All right, so man, my follow-up question is, can we expect to see any battlers who have not been on the URL stage this year?
Oh, definitely. For you guys, people that don't know, there's rumors going on that Real Deal's coming on, and like I said, all we want is the best MC, and Real Deal to me is one of the best MCs out there. So you might see Real Deal real soon.
Nice.
I'm always looking for the best of the best. You know what I mean? Like I said, Real Deal is definitely somebody that's on the top of my list to get on URL. A lot of fans have been asking about Moneybags. I like Moneybags. We're going to see. I mean, all we want over the URL is the best of the best, so that's basically how we're going to make it happen.
Anything else on your mind?
Nah, that's good, man. Thank you.
No problem.
347-836, you're live on the air on URL's Battle Rap Arena. What's going on? What's on your mind? This is Louis Flashlights. Louis, you there with us? Louis on hold for the moment. 614, what's going on? You live on the air on URL's Battle Rap Arena. The Street Star Norbs, what's going on? What's on your mind?
What's good, Norbs?
I'm good. What's up, brother?
I remember you saying you think Rome's the best in grind time, and I'm a big Rome fan. So, do you think he'll be able to make the transition to the URL?
That's tough for me. I'm a big Rome fan, but would I want to see Rome battle a Sue Surf? Nah. Would I like to see him battle Disaster? Yeah. I think there are some people that can cross over, like the Hollows, the Real Deals, and I think there's certain ones that should just kind of dominate what they're doing. Not saying they shouldn't try, but I just feel as if there's two different styles of battling, to be honest with you, and I think Rome is the best at what he does. I'd like to see him go against Pat Stay. Definitely against Disaster. You see what he did against Awkwards, Real Deal. You know what I mean? Like, I think he has a lot of talent, but I mean, I'm not ruling it out that he can't cross over, but I don't know how would that turn out.
Anything else on your mind, 614?
Nah. Are y'all gonna ever, like, when are y'all gonna ask for the predictions and all that?
No, go ahead. I mean, if you got one.
We're about to start getting popular right now. Stay on the line. I'm going to start going through in a few minutes. Let me run through these questions, and then we're going to go right through the Verb versus Hitman battle.
All right, 516, what's on your mind? Street Star Norbs, 516, Long Island, what's going on?
My first statement was, I don't know, I kind of disagree about the transition with Rildo. I don't really think he could make the transition into the URL. That's just my personal opinion. Yeah, and I actually had a statement for two fans, Real and Peasy. If they're listening, I really wanted to know what I paid attention to what they posted as far as the top 20 URL battlers, and I really wanted to know like what did their top 20 consist of, because a lot of it.
Hello?
516, you still with us?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring the,
Yeah. Oh, okay, what happened?
What's the question?
I actually wanted to know from Real and Peasy, what did their top 20 Euro battlers list consist of, because a lot of the people that they put over other battlers would really surprise me. So I really wanted to know, like, what did their list consist of?
I can answer for Real. Real basically thinks Surf is very handsome, so he's gonna put Surf 1 through 20. So Real, we don't even listen to Real when he talks about battle rappers. Actually, PG, I didn't actually get to check the list, but I mean, it's all a matter of opinion. And I noticed a lot of people's top fives don't necessarily deal with skill set. I think it deals with who's battling at the moment. Mm-hmm. And like I see a lot of Surfs. I see a lot of Young Ills recently, and a year ago, I saw Verbs and people like that. So I think it really is who's battling and who's keeping the momentum going. But let me get my co-host, my special right now. Give me 2 seconds.
All right. Anything else on your mind, 516?
No, if it's possible, probably next show, if y'all have time, I'll actually want to, actually ask them that question, because a lot of it,
we don't. We don't have them on the line with us at the moment, but no, that's definitely a valid question. 760, we got you on the line. What's going on, 760?
Yeah, I had a question from Norbs about more of the past show with Starbucks and Wild, and expanding out the URL. And then just to give my 2 cents on my prediction of the battle coming up.
Okay, yeah. As soon as Norbs gets back on the line, Norbs, we still have you on the line with us? Norbs is still getting the guest, I believe.
Jesserican. I got my special guest of the hour, the beautiful Miss Stephanie from St. Louis. She's actually a part of the.
What's going on, Miss Stephanie?
Basically, I want you to give the information for the event that's coming up tomorrow and, actually Saturday. And what's the weekend looking like in terms of the event so people get tickets just in case they haven't got tickets yet? Let us know what's up.
Well, as I know, it's Hitman Holla versus Verb Saturday in St. Louis. If y'all don't have tickets, you can get with Kidder Chase. You can get with myself, and we can give you tickets, or you can go to URL TV, and you can purchase tickets from there. It's going to be packed. It's fun to sell out. So I would advise everyone to get their tickets in advance. Don't wait till the last minute or try to get your tickets at the door or there, because it's going to be hard. I already know that.
Now, what battles will be on the card? She knows them right now,
Let me see. We got... Hold on.
Jesus, Steph, you're supposed to be throwing an event. You don't know who's on the event. It's crazy right now.
I'm a zombie.
Norbs, we actually have a question for you. Well, if Miss while Miss Stephanie gets the information. 760, what's up? Go ahead, ask your question to Norbs.
Hey, what's up, Norbs?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, man, I had called last show with Starbuck and Wild, so this question might sound similar to the last one. I just wanted a little bit more clarification. With the Hitman Holla and Averb, Averb's going to take it 2-1, and that's if Hitman's coming on a good day. But the question is, all of the artists, though, I've been watching, man, they have they've been developing music, and I know they're still in the pre-abilities of, like, actually making hit records, I guess you could call it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I still think, and I've been talking with a lot of people I know that continuously watch this and follow it. I still don't see why there couldn't be an event hold up, like, with their music, because I would go to something like that. So,
well, I mean, what I was thinking was this, like, basically, battling is one thing. And these guys are known for that. So when they have the clientele already to come see them battle. When it comes to music, artists that are signed right now have difficulty selling records, and they have selling shows out, and they have records on the air. And the battlers would still have to bring up their catalog and get on the radio to be able to get people to come see them perform. You know what I mean? There's two different families. Just because you listen to battling or watch battling doesn't necessarily mean you listen to the artist's music. So that's what I mean when I said that. Like, I mean, like, not saying they can't make the transition. I think they can. For instance, a lot of people don't know French Montana at one time was battling, and he's probably the hottest artist coming out of New York right now. I mean, if you haven't battled, and there's something wrong with you if you're not a hip-hop dude, in my opinion. Mickey Fax battled. It just took him years to basically develop the catalog and the clientele to go with it. So that's the reason I say that. You know what I mean? But other than that, let's get into the show. Basically, I'm bringing on this show's about the fans today. So I'm going to go in there, I'm going to click on all the fans as soon as I get out what I want to say. And Averb is battling Hitman Holla this weekend on Saturday. And I already seen on Twitter today mind games going back and forth. Averb saying that he's glad that Hitman Holla gave him a shot, and Hitman's the best battle he's ever battled against. And knowing Averb and dealing with Averb through the experience of when Math battled Averb, I know Averb plays a lot of mind games. And my question is this to the fans. Who do you think is going to win this battle between Averb and Hitman Holla? And why? I mean, Steph, you on?
Yeah.
Since you're cool with both of them, who do you think, how is St. Louis right now reacting to this battle? Because I know it's a big battle. You know, they both got respect in St. Louis. How's St. Louis as a whole? Are they divided? How's it looking exactly right now?
It's basically split. Because, I mean, really, everyone that, you know what I'm saying, messes with Holla, they mess with Verb, too. So it's kind of like, I don't think everyone don't necessarily want to pick sides, but when it comes to who's going to win, I think it's going to be basically based on what characteristics you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Verb is going to bring more of, like, you know what I'm saying, his words play is going to be better than Holla's, but Holla's going to be more hype. You know what I'm saying? That's my views on it. But St. Louis as a whole, it's basically kind of split. Like, it's not, everyone's not leaning towards Verb, no one's leaning towards Holla necessarily. It's basically split.
Mm.
But everyone's views on who's going to win.
Who do you think's going to win?
Who do I think? I don't know. It's going to be a close one. I told you. It depends on, I just really think, based on wordplay, I think that Verb is going to kill Holla on that. But I just think that Holla's going to bring more of, a hypeness. He's going to have more of the crowd's, attention. Okay. So I think that Holla's going to win the crowd over, but it's like you was to go back and look at it, you'd be like, well, Verb was saying, you know what I'm saying, some harder stuff than Holla. I think that's how it's going to play out.
So if you had to put your rent money up on either one of them, who would it be?
Verb. I mean, it would be Verb. Verb got too much pride. I know he's going to come with the heart and everything. It's going to be Verb. If I had to put money on it, I would put money on Verb.
Okay. Let's go to the callers. Let's see what they say.
Should we go to 646, Stunt Magazine, Nathaniel?
Straight Stunt Magazine, yes, you got to get it correct if you're going to say it.
Straight Stunning Magazine, 646, Nathaniel. What's good, man?
What's going on?
What's up?
As long as Jesse get it right. As long as Jesse get it right, no, we good. I actually said, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we're going.
Anyway, I actually said that I think that Verb has to, in my opinion, he got to 3-0 him. It has to be a non-debatable 3-0. Or if it's not 3-0, it has to be like a majority decision 2-1. Because at this point with Verb, what happened with him with Clips, and then what turned around and happened with Old Red, like with the 1 round in Detroit, didn't do him no justice as a follow-up. So he has to, he went from a top,
Okay, I understand that point, but how about the fact that Hitman Holla, his last, two battles maybe? Yeah, it's kind of similar.
Yeah, but his top tier is different from, his top tier was different from Holla's top tier. It like Verb's top tier was based on skill. To me, Holla's top tier was based on hype. Was based on that's kind of like the MTV's hottest, MCs is like who's hot right now. That's what Hitman was like. Verb was has always been undoubtedly the nicest nigga one of the nicest niggas in the league, bar for bar. Like nobody's ever disputed that until Charlie Clips, and then he didn't resurrect himself on against Old Red in Detroit. He didn't resurrect himself for that. So if he doesn't do that against Hitman Holla, then he's pretty much out of the discussion. As far as the fans, they're gonna put him out of the discussion.
Okay, so you think this is more important for Verb as opposed to Hitman Holla?
Yeah, in my opinion, because even with Verb right now, like even though his last with Goods, lackluster, with Hollow was lackluster, it still doesn't matter. Like the niggas is still talking about he's top tier, he's top of the group. Like he's the upper echelon of the group. But because they were basing that on his performance. As far as assessing him towards his bars, that takes a back seat towards them saying it was more about his performance because he's a performer. So they kept saying, he didn't bring it like he normally brings it. But his bars are never up for discussion, ever. His bars are never up for discussion. So I think for Verb has more to lose in this battle, particularly. And for Holla, it would hurt Holla if he choked. Like if Holla chokes, it's different. But I've seen a battle recently. I won't even speak on it, but of course, anonymity. I can't speak on that on which battle. But I've seen a battle in person recently, and somebody who is a stage presence, who rides on stage presence, got that taken away from him during the battle. And it was a whole different battle because of that. And I think the same thing can happen with Hitman Holla. I think that Verb can take that away from him. If everybody's saying like Stephanie just said that Averb's a better Holla's a better performer, Verb got better bars, so Holla can he can captivate the crowd. I think that Verb can actually snatch that. If Verb can snatch that away from him, take the air out of the crowd, then he'll be sitting there he'll sit there with the deer in the headlights look.
Okay. Steph, you got any questions? Justin?
No, I was listening I agree with him completely. And also, I think that Verb has more, riding on the saddle than Holla, because I think that you know what I'm saying, the fans are more looking towards, like, Verb, like, has to prove itself on this battle. Like, if Verb was to take it, like, people would be like, okay, Holla lost, but it wouldn't necessarily, like, make Holla, like, lose, like, a big, like, fan base. I think that it would make people look at Verb more different than they would Holla. So I just feel like Verb has to bring it. That's why I know I will put my money on Verb, because it's like, Verb has to win it. Like, it's just point blank period. You know what I'm saying? He has more to prove than Holla does because of everything that's happened in his past battles and everything.
Jess, what do you think?
I think it's gonna come down to who has more dirt on the other person, because I think we're gonna expect a real personal battle. And if I can guess who has more dirt on the other person, the way Hitman Holla was talking on our show, he's got stuff prepared to say the Verb that he's been building up for a long time. So I'm picking Hitman Holla.
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't say they both gonna have dirt on each other. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. They both gonna have major dirt, but I wouldn't. Yeah, I think Verb got more dirt on Holla though. I would definitely say that.
All right, let's go to 614. Go ahead. 614, you're live on the air with URL's Battle Rap Arena on who you think will win. Hitman Holla versus Verb this coming Saturday. Miss Stephanie is going to announce the location, ticket prices, and all that. Go ahead.
I honestly,
okay,
I think
the location's going to be... Huh?
Jesse, hold me down right now. I got to go get something. Hold me down. Go to the fans, ask questions, stuff, do each other. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, so 614, what's up? Who do you got?
Is she announcing the tickets, or am I going? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the tickets, to get the tickets, you can get them from, if you're in St. Louis, you can get with me or Chica Chase and get the tickets, or you can go online at www.urltv.tv and order the tickets. It's going to be at the Ambassador 9800 Halls Ferry Road in St. Louis, and doors open at 12 p.m. on Saturday. So, yeah. Any questions on the tickets, or y'all had any more questions on the tickets, or how to get the tickets?
614, what's on your mind? You got a ticket question, or you got a prediction on who's going to win, Verb versus Hitman Holla?
I got a prediction. I think if they both bring their A game, I think Verb is gonna wash him 3-0. That's just because I think if Verb is like the SB or the young Miles Verb, I don't think Hitman has enough in him to stop that. I just think it's more of Verb beating himself than Hitman beating him. Because I don't think Hitman is lyrically strong enough to stay with him.
Okay, so you're picking a 3-0 prediction in favor of Verb. I mean, I think that's what you were pretty much saying, Nathaniel, right?
Yeah,
if they both the 3-0 prediction.
Yeah. Oh, me? No, I didn't make a prediction.
No, but you said that Verb, if Verb wins, that's how he needs to win by. It needs to be a 3-0 victory.
For the fans, yeah. For the fans, he would have to. For the fans, because they count him out. They've been, he's the only battler. He's the MC that you love to hate. He's that one. He took on that role and he embraces it. He has taken on the Floyd Mayweather persona of battle rap, and he embraces it. He loves it. And although he won't own up to his Charlie Clips loss, you know what I'm saying? But other than his Charlie Clips loss, he embraces that persona of the bad guy. And he doesn't care who likes him, who doesn't like him, who gives him props or whatever. He goes in there, he gets busy, he's a professional. I've never heard him, nobody's ever heard him fumble, stutter, you know what I'm saying, on his bars and during his battles or nothing. So, but they all want to see him lose, and he has to 3-0 him, man. Hitman is a crowd favorite. They love him. The New Yorkers, the New York elite battlers, they embrace him, put their arms around him, they co-sign him, and when he got that, it was really for him. For the fans, it was no losing for him. So yeah, I think he has to be a majority win, or if it's 2-1, it's a round that they kind of you gave it to Hitman.
all right, we give him at least one round, but he has to pretty much dominate. He has to dominate the battle in order to be considered back at the top of the list.
760, you're live on the air. What's your prediction for Verb versus Hitman Holla? Any questions on ticket pricing information or arena information? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have any questions for the ticket, but with my prediction, I still think both of them are going to be coming at this, especially since it's more of like that hometown feel, that they're both going to be on top of everything. Now, when you go back to the last few battles that they've had, however you see it with Verb, I thought that shit was crazy with O-Red. Like, I'm gonna grab you by your locks and do the wop with your shit. Like, to me, that was just funny as hell. It was just like out of nowhere. Like, even in the footage, man, like O-Red was just like, what the hell did he just say? So like, after coming back from the Charlie Clips fumble, which really wasn't a fumble, it was just more of like the crowd reacting a different way towards different people. But after I seen that the battle with Hitman versus Goods, like, I was just like, man, I don't think he is going to be able to take Verb on 2 rounds if he's lucky. And Verb, already what I can see is that he's
You're predicting a 3-0 victory for Verb?
2-1. 2-1 because Hitman has to bring back a little bit of luster that he's been losing, and Verb has always been on top of his shit. He's always been on top of his shit. It was just like a fluke that time with the Charlie Clips. That's the way I kind of looked at it. And to be honest, like, even though like Charlie Clips is like one of the main opponents, like if you look at like Verb's history and stuff like that, that was really kind of like a fluke of the night, really. And he's never been not on point. So, I mean, Hitman's still going to try to come at it, but either way, Verb's going to take it 2-1. So, that's where I think.
I think I'm the only one picking Hitman Holla in this panel. Norris, we got you back with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening to all the fans.
347. Louis Flashlight, what's up, man? You there with us? Are you making a prediction for Hitman Holla versus Verb? Lost Louis once again, 516.
I'm here. Yo,
what's good, Louis?
Yo, my bad, my brother, is that we trying to get Norv this bag. That's why he went outside, and my partner just dropped it off at some other address and shit, and Norv is outside trying to get it. My bad, man. This has nothing to do with the show right now. I apologize. But who do I think is gonna win? I think it's gonna really come down to performance versus lyrics. That's really what it is, my nigga. I think Hitman, when his A game is complete, his performance and his storytelling and everything is what made us all believe he'd be Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Even though Arsenal has some lyrics, but the whole with the watch and you know what I'm saying? If he could do that and really body it for at least 2.5 rounds against Verb, because you know Verb is gonna come with it. Verb is a lyrical dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had nothing against Matt Hoffa, but he is a lyrical beast. So I mean, it's a real hard prediction, B. I mean, if I had to lean on it and I had to bet a little, a couple stacks, I would bet on Verb, but I would not count Hitman Holla out. It's going to be a good one, B. It's going to be a good one because, they got a lot of personal shit. They're both from the same city, Both of them feel they got something to prove. It's going to be a real dope matchup, man. I'm real excited for it, man.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's where it's going to come down to, who has more dirt on the other person. And the way Hitman was talking, it almost seemed like he's the person that was going to have more dirt on Verb.
But it has to be executed right. Just because you got dirt on a nigga don't mean, you know what I'm saying? He gotta set it up right. Metaphors gotta be right. Performance gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got a little dirt, it's cool, it's cute, but it's like the art, the opera of it. You know what I'm saying? Like if he could really deliver his son, and he got some real dirt, then yeah. But then you're gonna come against a motherfucking a Gatling gun, my nigga, because that nigga A-Verb, once he starts getting loosey-goosey, my nigga, he ain't no joke. That nigga starts spitting that shit out, you know what I'm saying? He gets crazy with it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's my opinion, B. You know what I mean?
No, definitely 5516. You're backing me up with this Hitman Holla opinion, or are you going on A-Verb too?
Oh, nah, I got Hitman Holla 2-1. I think A-Verb is gonna come with his A game, but I think Hitman Holla, his performance is gonna outshine A-Verb bars. I think A-Verb will probably win when the footage come out, but everyone that's gonna be there is gonna say Holla won because he's gonna take the crowd way more than A-Verb does. So,
you think that Verb is gonna win by footage, but
yeah, I think Verb is gonna win by footage because you have more of a chance to understand what he's saying. Like, oh, that's what he said. Oh, now I catch on to that. But in the building, I think when people come out with their predictions before the footage came out, I think everybody's gonna say Hitman Holla won just because his performance is gonna outshine A-Verb bars.
But don't forget now, this is a St. Louis crowd. It's going to be a St. Louis crowd, so it's not going to be just necessary bias too. It's going to be a big St. Louis crowd. So don't forget that in your predictions. Add it up in your predictions too. With the crowd, you know what I'm saying?
No, I understand, but wouldn't it be like it'll probably be like the same as the Detroit battle. I feel that a lot of people said Calico beat Arsenal before the footage came out, but when the footage came out, people were like, Arsenal did his thing because Calico was more. His performance was better than Arsenal. Arsenal bars was better than Calico's.
Right. Okay. No, I agree with that. Actually, I gave the victory to Arsenal, lyrics-wise. So, I mean, you might be onto a point there, but it's like what she was saying. Miss Stephanie was saying that it's going to be a St. Louis crowd, and they're both from St. Louis. So, you know, Calico was obviously the hometowner in that battle. So it's not like he's battling an out-of-towner.
Oh, all right. I understand that.
All right, 347 Sunil, what's up, man? We still got you on the line. Well, who do you think is going to win between A-Verb and Hitman Holla on Saturday night in St. Louis?
I'm not sure. You know, Jess, that I just started watching the A-Verb battles, but I think that if Hitman Holla can be the Hitman Holla that he was against Arsenal, I think it's going to be tough for Verb to match that because I don't think Verb has the same presence. You know, everyone's been saying that lyrically Verb will trash him, but I think when it comes down to it, like if you're gonna get it, like Hitman Holla could just get caught up in the moment, catch some nice flows, and maybe just outperform Verb, and I think that's what it might come down to. So I think I'm backing you up, Jess. I think I'm gonna give it to Holla.
I'm back, y'all. I just came from outside. It's kind of crazy. Stephanie, you gonna be my date on Saturday? That's what I know.
A date? Why you keep asking me this? Date where? You bring me a present?
I got you. Don't worry about it. But yeah, what's everybody thinking? So far, what's it looking like? Who's the favorite?
The favorite is A-Verb.
Right. I really just think that A-Verb with this battle, he's just gonna he's about to bring something big. Like, I just think he's about to just shock everyone. I just really think, I'm a Holla fan. Like, Holla is always was my favorite battle rapper. But when it comes to Hitman Holla versus A-Verb, I just think that Verb is going to do something big that's going to just outshine Holla at this battle. Because I just know that with Verb and his pride, he's not about to lose. Verb is going to make sure he's not going to lose. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to lose this battle. That's why I just know that he's going to bring something that's just going to make everyone just be damn.
646, Nathaniel, what did you think of that point of view? I know Stephanie gave her point of view on it, that he said that Hitman Holla might outperform him, but when the video drops, everybody's going to say A-Verb won. Arsenal versus Calico type.
You talking about what 347 just said?
Well, what 516 just said before him, saying that Hitman Holla is going to win the crowd, but Verb is going to win the YouTube views.
Like I said, it's a situation like that, like Louis said, like you can't necessarily say that because, I've now seen the crowd be taken over. I remember when Arsenal, and I said this to Norbs, and we were on our way to the Queen of the Ring, and I was saying to him and B Magic that when he battled, Arsenal battled Hitman Holla, he had the crowd, like Hitman had the crowd, and they were booing Arsenal. Arsenal is the only guy I've ever seen on that URL stage get booed and cheered within a 5-second span. I've never seen that before. They were booing him, and they turned around and cheered him off his next couple bars because he just had that was presence. He knew, like he knew how to get the crowd back. The dudes that was booing him in the crowd and and heckling them, he used those same guys and bars against them to win the crowd back. Now, the thing with Holla, I'm not going to take nothing away from Holla because two things. When he battled against my default reasons for him. When he battled against Hitman Holla, battled against Holla the Don, he said they were friends, so he was very light-footed on that battle. When he battled Goods, he was overly confident because he literally does not respect Goods as a battler. He thinks Goods is whack. So he totally looked over him. You know what I'm saying? Against Verb, he's not going to do that. Like, anybody that expects him to not bring his arsenal to the table, his arsenal type of battle to the table, that's what he's going to bring. But what 347 doesn't understand is he said that that he's new to Verb. Well, tell him to watch Verb's battles until tomorrow, and he's going to call you personally and tell you that he's switching who he's betting on. For the simple fact that Verb is definitely, obviously, not the guy who he thinks he's listening to, because they got a saying, like in the South, where they say, I'm not talking fast, you just listening slow. So tell him, rewind the tapes, listen to all the battles all over again, and he's gonna hear a Verb that is the reason why everybody on these lines is saying and is expecting Verb to particularly win this battle. Because, like I said before, this is counting on Verb being back at the top tier. Like, although he acts like he has absolutely not a care in the world about how people feel about him because he's that confident, but this matters more than anything to him to be knocked out of that conversation about being in the top tier. That means a lot to him because the thing with O-Red mattered because it was only a one-rounder. So, like, that battle hasn't even been talked about. That battle hasn't, like, even the JC battle with Rosenberg Raw was more talked about than Verb versus O-Red because it was the felonious one-round battle. So this battle right here, Verb absolutely, not only stage presence, not only his bars, not only, like Louis said, the guillotine bars that he's going to bring, and like somebody was saying about the dirt, and it's going to be who got, I think you said that, Jess, who's going to have more dirt, because unfortunately, the dirt in this battle, if that's all one of them brings to the table, which hopefully it's not Holla, because like Louis said, it's gonna be off with his head. Because if it's gonna be about delivery, about setups, and Verb, he's that dude, man. With that, he's that dude when it comes to that. His setups is incredible, man. His setups is incredible.
I definitely feel everything y'all saying today, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know who's gonna win. I wish I could give my opinion, but I can't. But I don't know. It looks like everybody's craving Verb though.
I'm going with Hitman Holla, 2-1. I think Holla could pull off that second round he did against Arsenal. which was just
I think he's
one
going
of
to need
the...
more than that. He's going to need more than that second round to beat Averb. That's just my
Right.
opinion. Definitely. I think Averb is real witty. I'm listening to this stuff.
I just think Holla is just like, Holla's just going to be too predictable. Like, you can almost sit here and just kind of predict what Holla's going to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you can't sit here and just say, like, well, Verb is going to do this. It's just Holla. I think Holla's going to be too predictable. And, like, Verb is just going to study up on that. And he's already just going to know what Holla's about to do. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's what's going to mess Holla up. He's just too predictable, in my opinion. And this is coming from a person that, like I said, Holla is my favorite battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Overall, he's my favorite battle rapper. But coming from, like, the Hitman Holla versus Averb, Holla's going to be too predictable in this battle, and that's going to mess him up in the end.
Now, is there a chance that they both look bad in... Is there a chance that they both look bad in this battle?
No.
Never. Not Averb.
What do you mean look bad?
That they both don't come with the A game where it's just like, wow, this battle wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Is there a chance of the battle not living up to the hype?
You're right, like, there is a little chance of it. It is. You're right, it could be. I don't think it's going to be that way. It's a little chance of it, but I don't think it's going to be that way.
And I'm
I think they're both going to bring so much to the table.
There's no chance that this battle is going to be back.
No chance at all. No chance in hell.
You think... If you think
No, I don't think he was saying, like, whack. I think he was just saying, like, people's going to be like, oh, well, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I expected more.
It's too much
I
pride
don't think
on
it's
the
going to be that way.
I think it's too much pride on the line. I don't think... Knowing how Averb is personally and dealing with Verb, I know Verb is going to try to kill Holla in that ring. And if Holla doesn't... If he doesn't pick up the intensity and brings it like he came against Hollow or against Goods, I'm going to be honest with you, it might be a long night for Hitman. But if Hitman does what he did against Richie, against Cortez, it's going to be a classic.
40 seconds. With 30 seconds left, go ahead, give us the information where to buy it. Again, one more time. For anybody that's going to be in St. Louis on Saturday.
You can, if you're not in St. Louis, you can go to www.urltv.tv.com and purchase your tickets. If you're in St. Louis, you can get with either myself, Chitter Chase. You can hit up Hitman Holla or Averb, and you can purchase the tickets. It's going to take place at the Ambassador. Doors open at 12 p.m. on Saturday. And so also on the card, did we talk about who else was on the card, or are we not talking about that?
No, don't even worry about that, but follow the beautiful _ Miss Steph, MZSTE.
Tech 9 versus Arsenal. The first round, when I ended my verse, I said 30 out the long john, get him the fuck out of here. And everybody went nuts.
I give him 30 out the long face, get him the fuck out of here.
A year later, got some kid with no tooth doing the same shit that I've been doing for years.
I always come with bars, I always come with creative shit, I always do something out the box, I always make history, you know what I mean?
You wanna be me, nigga, you wanna be me, but you can't beat me. Since you can't beat me, I'm gonna beat you.
You know what I mean? A lot of niggas are scared of this nigga, I don't understand why. The nigga's just funny. The nigga ain't never said a good rhyme or a good line to me that made me say, ooh.
You battling against greatness, you battling against the team with a fucking capital, nigga. Is you serious?
Niggas can't predict what I do. Not anymore. I let that slip one time, but never again. I'm unpredictable for the most part. You know what I mean? I'm creative. I got some of the best bars, delivery, my energy, my aggression. Niggas can't match that, man. That's why I'm who I am, man. That's why I'm being there.
You can bring your freestyle tactics out. You can bring your rebuttal tactics out. You can bring the whole fucking Queens if you want. None of that shit is going to work.
Every battle I go into, I'm the underdog. And I still come out rising. Against Big T, I was the underdog. Against Young Ill, I was the underdog. Against X Factor, I was the underdog. Against Disaster, I was the underdog. So it's nothing new. I want y'all to think Tech Nine is going to win. I want y'all to think he's going 3-0 me. But when I get in that ring and do what I always do, y'all going to have the puzzle face.
They don't know how to battle me. How can you battle a fan favorite? It's impossible. How can you battle somebody that knows what they're doing? How can you battle somebody that the crowd loves?
Don't scare me at all. It makes me laugh. You can't be scared of a nigga that makes you laugh.
I'm the champion. I am the champion. There's only one champion in the URL. That's me. One. That's me. Period.
Every time y'all think I'm going to lose, I'm still here. I'm still here. And that's all I'm going to prove on March 25th.
You battling against Second Round, one of the best niggas that ever did it. I changed the game forever. March 25th, I'm coming for you. DNA, done.
Y'all gonna see why Tech Nine's not really who Tech Nine is. He's never been against nothing like this before, ever in his career, ever.